Good evening. Welcome to another edition of Ziggy's Rants. And as usual, please, plenty of likes. Always helps with the reach of the channel. Share and subscribe if you haven't already. It's free. Helps with the channel and it helps it grow. So if you can do that, that'd be really appreciated. Right, today's rant. Well, today it's about the guy that's been made famous, the Labour councillor who has been suspended, and his name is Ricky Jones. Labour councillor for Princer. He's been suspended by the party for attending a demonstration on Wednesday night, making a death threat across his throat, shouting out, "We'll end all of you." So this guy is being suspended. Not sure why he's a councillor in the first place, if that's his kind of attitude. But and the police have said they're going to investigate the video. So let's see how long it takes them to investigate, charge, get up in court and get sentenced. Let's see how long it takes. I suspect it'll take a lot longer than 8 days, like we've seen with others. So it'd be quite interesting to see how long they deal with this. And another thing, Amnesty International, human rights group, they attended and they applauded this guy. They were seen applauding what he was saying and the gestures he was making. They've been asked to make a comment about it and they're refusing. They're doing a no comment. They don't want to discuss anyone that was seen doing that. So there we are. What a state the country's in. Labour councillor. Has it made the news? Has it made the TV news? Is it a big thing? Would be if it was far right, so-called far right, say a member of the Conservative Party, which they were calling far right. That would be big news. But will this one make the big news? I doubt it. I doubt it very much. But there we are within the country. That's what's going on. We'll see how things develop. I noticed Starmer taking all the credit himself, saying that he has stopped the far right violence and the far right demonstrations in its track. He stopped them in its tracks. Him and him alone. Okay then. Yeah. But I do find it quite incredibly. Apparently there was 100 organised. 100 far right protests were organised for Wednesday night and none of them happened, and it was because of Starmer. But I do think this idea that, as the chief of police has said, that he was happy that there was counter demonstrations organised to protect their areas. I find that pretty lucky that nothing developed from that, because I don't believe the tactic of getting people to come out on the streets and counter protest is a good idea. I don't think that's a good idea whatsoever. I think that can inflame the situation and make it far worse. This bragging by the chief constable that the far right was scared off, and that's why these 100 demonstrations didn't happen, because of the communities that came out to protect their areas. That is inflaming already a serious place that we're in at the moment. I don't think that's a good idea. I think he's inciting trouble by saying that. I really think the way this has been handled has been pretty shocking. And when this is all over, and I hope it's all over, or is it going to end soon? I don't think it's all over, not by a long chalk, not by a long way, not at all. Well, is this over? But I hope it's over soon. And at the end of it, I hope they have a good look at their tactics they've used, the police, the politicians, some of the comments made, especially by Starmer. I think they should need a good look at it, and I hope they're not gonna be patting themselves on the back, saying they handled it well and that they controlled this, because they haven't. They haven't handled it well. They haven't controlled it. They've made inflammatory comments. Whenever spreading news on social media, spreading videos of what is going on social media being a crime, how is that considered a crime? And the police saying we will come after you if you've done that, I find that quite shocking. Quite shocking. You see that in Russia, not here. So I think there's a lot of questions to be answered, especially around two-tier policing. And I don't care what anyone says, we've seen two-tier policing in this country for far too long, and it's time we got back to the policing the old way, the way they used to. So that's my rant for today. Hope you've enjoyed. Please, again, share, like, and subscribe if you've not already. So thank you for listening, and speak to you soon.